today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 4.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And incomplete to open things up. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. So here come the Chargers with a long field ahead of them. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball. Run it inside. Everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle. 2nd and 6. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as the tackle made at the 26-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And that will will be incomplete. The Charger D making things difficult, and it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he returns this to the 22. The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete, and he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. He'll look to throw. Caught by Jones. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there, because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. Now they'll run it on the toss. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. But all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 64 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
And this is caught. He's got a touchdown, LA. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told, and it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. Touchdown, Houston. Terry McLaurin His third touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have retaken the lead. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Thinking on defense there. That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. More from L.A. in a moment. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. They're going to look to throw. This complete to Jones. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now back to throw. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. And this is going to be incomplete. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stat.
The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead. Extra point up and through. And the lead is now 14-10. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. 1-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll drop to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Back to throw here. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. A quick slant to Hill. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll set up a throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Jones has it. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Jones. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards, the pickup there. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. So they need 6 yards here on third down. They're 2 for 2 on third down tries so far on this drive. Back to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. And his kick is good. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. The Texans on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The Texans send the punter out. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after
under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Can't get away, and he's taken down. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a fifth, barring a conversion here on third down. He's going to go up top again. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And the Chargers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So we have come. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half. And
they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A give, Eckler running to the right, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Second and 13. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Here's second and 10. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 19. Hands it off out of the gun. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up fourth. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And this one is right through. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And I guess the question, the Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And that'll be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Jonathan Allen able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. The Texans send the punter out. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, right at the 15-yard line here. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 2nd and 4. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. 3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. They'll find Everett there, complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Back to throw again. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Patterson's kick is good, and that will close the gap down to 14. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 9 now. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 35. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Now a handoff looking right. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Webster. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. He's going to float this one deep right side. And got his man, complete. A big connection on that one. 38 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back to throw now on 1st down. This one left side caught by Gibson. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. They'll look to throw again. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the 1st down.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. The Texans on third down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 11. That one is slant to McLaurin. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Gibson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Antonio Gibson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Chargers to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a give running left is Eckler. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill. His 2nd touchdown of the game. His 3rd on the year. And the Chargers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. And now out comes Houston. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he's brought down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes.
Touchdown, Texans. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Texans cut into that lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And when you see numbers like this from a wide receiver of his caliber, does that mean that there maybe was a meeting on the sideline to say, hey, give me the ball a little bit more?
There probably is something to that because, let's face it, the best receivers I know, they say that every play. So they always want the football.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. They'll look to throw here. High throw, but the catch is made. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. On the give, this is Eckler. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. He'll drop to throw. It's Hill, complete. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And that is incomplete. 2nd and 10 is trying to get that to Brevin Jordan, but it's going to be second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Gets this to Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Game in hand, the offense takes the knee. 2nd and 11. Here's a handoff out of the gun. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This to make it a 3-score game late. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think